I'm out of here. Guys, England, it ain't coming home. It ain't coming home.
I hear him.
England. We don't know what we're doing. In fact, England don't know what we're doing because I'm disassociating myself with this English shite, mate.
You better not come back if we win. But we're not. I hear him. And I feel the same. I feel exactly. I'm sitting here tonight after this defeat, and I am feeling exactly the same as Saeed. It is embarrassing beyond belief. I'm wearing my England shirt, and I feel ashamed of it. That the lack of performance, effort, cohesion, togetherness, system. It's an absolute abomination. He's spot on.
Going far. It's not coming home, yeah? It's not coming home. Slovenia. They have got Šeško and Oblak. Everyone else, nobody knows who they are.
Let that sink in. Saeed is so right. Let that sink in. Think of who they have got playing for them. And we could barely create a chance.
It's time to go!
Who they are. England are shite. We are rubbish.
Just crazy.
Look, I could not agree with him more. We are absolutely horrendous.
All you needed to do, Gareth Southgate, was win. All you needed to do was win against Slovenia. No disrespect, but that's all you need to do. And you couldn't even do that. And there it is. 0-0. Honestly, absolutely pathetic by England and Gareth Southgate.
It is. My guy here is absolutely spot on every single level. The togetherness is not there. And I mean, I'm not talking about friendships. I'm talking about the chemistry between these players. The imbalance in this team is absolutely horrendous. And do you know still something that gets to me more than almost anything else when it came to yesterday? We bring on Kobbie Mainoo at halftime, rightfully so. The manager addressing a huge mistake that he has made by starting Conor Gallagher over him. But then he moves Bellingham out to the wings to create more imbalance. It is horrendous.
0-0, and I tell you, if anybody in the England team, players, management, coach, FA, think there's a positive to spin on that, you're having a laugh.
He's having a laugh.
That was absolutely abysmal. All I've heard over the weekend is yap, 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 yap. Oh, we can't say that. You can't say this. Oh, criticism's not very fair. That's their response to criticism. That's like finding out your mate's been beat up and saying, I'm going to sort that out. And then you go up to them and give him your bloody dinner money. Absolute cowardice. Joke of a performance. And I tell you what, I will call it out. And I'm talking about Southgate's the best paid manager in international football in that tournament. What is he getting paid for? He's committing a crime. There are people out there in Germany who've probably spent the best part of 10 grand to go to Germany for a fortnight. What have they had? What have they had in 3 games from almighty Southgate and that team?
It's so true. It's harsh from Goldbridge, but it's the truth. People might not like hearing what Goldbridge has got to say, but it is the absolute truth. This is nowhere near good enough. People are spending thousands going out to Germany. People are spending hundreds, going to their local pubs, taking time off work to watch these games. Maybe not even the evening match. People work night shifts, but the games that are at 5 o'clock, people will give up time with their family and friends to support their nation. We deserve something with the amount of money that is pumped. We deserve to be able to pass the ball well. We deserve to have players in their correct positions. We deserve to have players in a system where we might be able to win.
Nothing. Just this privileged, don't criticise us crap. What are we supposed to do as England fans here? And keeping Harry Kane on for the whole game, Southgate's a coward.
Again, powerful stuff from Mark, and he's right. He is a coward. So Kane should not have remained on that pitch. Kane, for me, he has scored lots of goals in Germany. And if we were creating loads of chances and opportunities for him, for England, I think he'd be putting the ball into the back of the net. But we're not. But what else is he bringing? Is his hold-up play any good? Is his pressing any good? Is he creating opportunities for others? How is his link-up play? How is he even looking physically? These questions have to be put out there. I've seen a lot of stick for Foden. I think it's misplaced. I've seen a lot of stick for Saka. Not been amazing, but Captain Kane is getting away with absolute murder.
Yeah. You got bodied.
Time. And one more thing. I also think Kane's part of the problem. We did this with Rooney because Rooney scored a lot of goals in a lot of appearances. We go, oh, he must be the answer. And we tried to stick with him and we didn't get anywhere in tournaments. And Kane's done really well for us, granted, but we've got to this point in the tournament now, 3 games in. And he's been invisible.
Everyone's invisible.
Well, no, not everybody is invisible. Phil Foden wasn't invisible yesterday. He was creating chances. He was moving off the ball. Gahey's not been invisible. Cole Palmer, when he came on, wasn't invisible. Anthony Gordon got 4 minutes and wasn't invisible. Mainu came on and wasn't invisible. Pass completion was higher. Chance creation, ball retention. Not everybody in the England team has been invisible. This protection of Harry Kane is crazy. He's a record goal scorer. He's been brilliant at tournaments. Scores lots of goals for us. I hope he turns it around and does well. But he should be dropped. Sticking with him is a mistake. If he would have been dropped for this game, even if Ollie Watkins or Ivan Toney doesn't perform, it puts a rocket up Harry Kane. It puts a rocket up there to say, your place isn't guaranteed. And I've got a little feeling it's just some of these England players are a little bit too comfortable. They know their position in the team is almost guaranteed. And I feel like it's impacting them. I also want to take a look here at what Jamie Carragher had to say. Jamie Carragher's made a point that it was a very poor performance from England. Southgate will be rightfully questioned about why he can't get more from this group of players. He says, but this is about the players. They have to do more. And I understand that the players do need to have criticism, but I sympathize with them. And I sympathize with these players because we are misprofiling Jude Bellingham. There's no doubt about it. People talk about him like he's a controller, like he's going to go out there and be Zidane or be a Peak Ozil or be a Bruno Fernandes. That isn't his game. He's decent at winning the ball back. He's not a bad passer, but he's what I like to call a box crusher. He comes in late, crashing into the box, scoring goals. We're not really putting the ball into the box. We've got Foden who's being put out on the left-hand side with nobody to overlap. So you've got 2 players that are inverting on the left-hand side, which is causing us major issues. And everybody seemingly wants to ignore this. We've got informed players that are sitting on the bench. We've got a midfield with no controller starting games. The manager brought no natural left-footed left-back to this tournament that's fit. Luke Shaw isn't even training with the group yet. These are the bigger issues here. Because you can look at individual performances, but that imbalance in the team is going to kill us. But as ever, people, look, I want your thoughts and I want your feelings. Some of the reactions there from England fans after yesterday's result. The blame game goes on, but where are you looking for improvements from England? What do you think are the major issues? Let us know in the comment section below. Until next time, take care, goodbye, God bless, and we'll see you soon. Peace. Live stream.